My oh my, do we have an interesting topic today? Now, this is going to be what was the first testosterone that you ever ran? Now, for me, the first one brings back some luscious memories because that was the infamous, the one and only Karachi Sustanon 250. Oh, it brings back some memories. This is probably one of the best injectables ever created. So the first time I ever got this here, they were pretty much, well, they were cheap as fuck to be honest with you. They were very, very cheap. I think they were about £3 an amp in the UK anyway at the time. And all the ones that we had were 100% genuine, absolutely fantastic. We ran Karachi, 500 milligrams a week. We took it every third day, every fourth day, whatever the fuck it was. And even to this day, thinking back at it, you didn't realize how lucky you were to have legitimate Karachi Sustanon. It would have been 2002. So you're going back quite a number of years now. And in the UK for us, we were paying, well, for me anyway, we were paying about £3, £3.50 for a vial. I can't remember the exact price. It was like £3, £3.50 for a vial. And it was the first testosterone I ever took. It was absolutely unbelievable. I took it for about 8 weeks. Now, a lot of people back then in the gym, a lot of the people I would have known, most people were not taking, they weren't taking gear for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months that some of us later ended up doing. It was always, you do it for 8 weeks, maybe 10 weeks was running it for a long time. And most people had a modest dose, 500 milligrams a week of Sustanon, more than plenty. And the fact was that it was legitimate pharmaceutical testosterone. So now I've used underground Sustanon from many different labs. Fuck me, too many to win to. British Dragon, Axio, fucking Legion, quite a lot of them. There's a lot of labs, underground labs that we've used in the past. Didn't have anywhere near the results that we had from Karachi's. Now, one of the biggest issues that we had with the underground gear, I ended up having an abscess twice in my, once in my leg, and the other one was in my fucking ass cheek. And that was from, I can't remember what brand it was. I think it was Legion or something at the time. It was just it was crap. Whatever the hell it was just dirty gear. We always used fresh syringes, fresh needles. Everything was always done proper. Always rubbed the area with alcohol, etc. Always tried to follow good health procedures in that regards. And it just happened to be something that just wasn't very good. Underground gear isn't really something that I ever really got into. I've tried a lot of underground labs, but the results were just never there in comparison to proper pharmaceutical grade. It doesn't even compare. So the Karachis were the first one we ever used, and there would have been maybe three of us using it for the first time, and oh boy, we grew. I didn't even use anything with it. It was just Sustanon. The first 3 weeks I would have been on Dianabol, and of course the Dianabol that I used was always the British dispensary pink ties 5 milligram tablets, and you're talking 20 to 25 milligrams per day of Dianabol in conjunction with 500 milligrams per week of Sustanon. Constantly horny, you're aggressive, you're more tuned in the gym, and of course you're adding all that weight onto your body. Your muscles are feeling bigger, they're more fucking pumped. I remember even just being in his shops and you catch a glimpse of yourself in the window and you can see your triceps just starting to pop out. It was unbelievable. Absolutely. Fuck, I just love that. I just love Karachi. No other way of putting it. What a great fucking drug. Now, the next one I used from Sustanon was actually testosterone cypionate. And the main cypionate that we had back then, this was 2002, as I was saying, 2003, was the Spanish Testex. Now, we ran that there for a while, as I say, 8 week cycle. And that was pretty good as well. I really enjoyed the cypionate. And, over time, my favorite testosterone actually became enthate. So Testy was the way to go for me in later years. Really enjoyed that stuff. I like the longer acting. But it was always nice to have a bit of Sustanon now and again. But as I say, the only good Sustanon I ever really used was the Karachi. On top of the Karachi, British Dragon. Back in the day when British Dragon were actually good, whenever they were legitimate, they had some really good stuff. There was Apex, which was a big European one as well. I don't know if Apex are still going, but they used to be hit or miss really with Apex. Tried their Sustanon, didn't get shit from it. So Karachi was really the only one that really actually got us anywhere. What a fantastic one. So yeah, that was probably one of the staples in UK bodybuilding would have been Karachi Sustanon. It was an absolutely phenomenal drug. Used that in conjunction with Dianabol. Great, great thing. Now from there, I would have advanced from taking Sustanon on its own because I was always advised by people in the gym. We didn't really learn how to take steroids from, there wasn't any YouTube, there wasn't any social media to go off. Yeah, there was bodybuilding.com, and there was I think the first ever steroid forum I ever went to was Steroidology, and that would have been 2004. So a few years into bodybuilding before we even found out there. And, so a lot of the information you got was from bodybuilders in the gym who weren't using crazy cycles, who weren't running gear for 1 or 2 years on end. We'll get to those stories later on because I ended up in an environment where people were running huge cycles for years on end. And we'll talk about what happened in that situation. But the gym people certainly, they advocated to have a smaller dose.